Welcome back to my first playthrough of the Brushes with Death DLC from Kingdom Come 2. We are in the apothecary in Kuttenberg now, and we are supposed to brew a potion for our friend Voyta. I got the ingredients, I just saved. I have no idea how to craft the thing though, so let's start alchemy and have a look at the book. I do not know how it's called, so I also haven't used alchemy since forever, so I have no idea what to do. Move down, leave bench. Read, there you go. Is that the right thing? Artemisia increases strength. No, that's not it, is it? Or is it? No, that's not it. I need to find the one with the pearl. I don't see a pearl nowhere. Is that ginger root? Ginger, yes. Lead shot gunpowder. Mandrake decoction. Okay. Heals health over a period of time. And better qualities, it increases vitality, and unblocked strikes deplete stamina less. Oh boy. You will need wine, mandrake, a river pearl, and 2 handfuls of sage. Oh boy. Add in the mandrake and boil for 1 turn. Grind the river pearl and add it to the cauldron. Boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add to the cauldron. Using the bellows, boil for 1 turn. Finally distill. I wish I could pay someone to do this. Okay. I don't understand why the game wouldn't let you prepare things before you throw them in, you know? They strive so much for realism, but if I would play this, I would grind the pearl and I would grind the sage before even putting anything into a kettle, you know? And then I would just throw in, turn the clock, and then, you know, and so on and so forth. I don't understand why you can't prepare things before. Like, why can't you grind things before? There's no reason why you could, other than making it more difficult. Alright, so let's prepare this. Good, we need wine. Wine. Pour it in, baby. We have to lower this, right? How do you lower it? Move down, there you go. So it said... add in the mandrake and boil for 1 turn. Nope. How do I leave again? Go to bench. Dried sage. Fresh mandrake root. Throw that in. Turn. Now lift that up. Then it was grind the river pearl. Oh my god, the buttons are so weird. R to go to the bench. Okay, grind the pearl in here. Grind. It just like fell apart. Okay, throw that in. Lower it. Move down. And then boil for 1 turn. I hope it's okay to always lift it up and down and lift it up and down. I don't know if this is correct. Move that up again. Let me go back to reading. Boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Using the bellows, boil it for 1 turn. Okay, so then we have to, like, really heat things up. Grind the sage. Where did they put the sage? Dried sage. Is it 2 times sage? 2 times sage. Okay, we add that in. Lower it. Lower it. Turn this, and then how do I use the bellows? Q. Q, 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 Q. Okay, and lift, 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 lift. Lift it up! God damn it! Okay, so how do I use distillation again? That always messed me up. Do I pick up the file and then look at the distill? Or what do I do? That always confused the crap out of me. File. Okay, we take a file. And then I look at the still. Distill, hold. Tell me I did it, please. You brewed a potion. Strong mandrake decoction, too. Strong? Does that mean I did well? I did it well? I strong one? Nice. Leaf bench, get the hell out of here. GG's, nice. For most people, this is probably like, yeah, well, duh, easy peasy. But I usually make just normal level of potions because I never bother with bloody alchemy, so... Okay, cool, I'm happy. We did it. I'm gonna run to my friend right now and deliver the potion. Boink. Hello.
I brought you that mandrake decoction of yours. What'd you say?
Here it is. Why can I not give him 2? That makes no sense.
Well now, Henry. Last time I saw it this beautifully clear was from that herbalist. Mine always turned cloudy. And it doesn't even stink.
Hopefully it'll cure you. Describe that evil voice of yours. Have you tried to sort it out some other way? I'm surprised you told me. Cheers. May it serve you well. Describe that evil voice of yours, please.
How exactly does that voice of yours sound? What does it actually say?
It mostly wants me to paint. As much as possible. Sometimes it even gives me tips. But other times... Sometimes... It tells me awful things. It tempts me.
Oh, no.
But let's not speak of it anymore, please. I'd like to drink that decoction of yours and get back to work.
Maybe you would feel better if you would finally start to talk about it. Hopefully it'll cure you. Have you tried to sort it out some other way?
Have you ever tried dealing with that voice in some other way?
Of course I have. I went to a priest, a sorcerer, a soothsayer, and a beggar who fancied himself as some sort of wizard. But I never dared tell any of them as much as I've told you. I also ate every herb I could find, drank every concoction, inhaled powders, and had leeches applied to my legs. The last thing left on my list is to have a hole drilled in my head. Maybe then that voice would fly out.
Along with some brain tissue. Hopefully it'll cure you.
Well, hopefully it'll cure you.
It won't happen, I'm afraid. This brew is like the liquor you'd share with a friend you've fallen out with. It smooths things over for a while, and the hangover comes.
No.
Unfortunately, I have nothing better.
I'm surprised you told me.
I'm still surprised you told me so openly.
As I said, I trust you more than most.
That's good.
We've seen plenty of strange things together. And you never ran off, or went to fetch the Inquisitor.
Well, come to think of it, there might be a decent reward in that.
But you wouldn't enjoy it for long, believe me. I'd cast some spell on you.
Right. As they say, bottoms up.
I hope I don't grow a third leg from this. Cheers.
Don't let this man's third leg grow, please. Root of evil. And did it help?
So, did that decoction work for you?
We'll have to wait and see. It takes time to take effect. In the meantime, I suppose I ought to get back to work, right? I really don't feel like it. But I've only got St. Vitus's face left, plus a few little details. And someone needs to put it all together. My paintings are only one part of it.
And what other parts, besides your painting, does this altar have?
Aside from the shrine itself, mostly wooden figurines. Which reminds me, Plunk the carpenter who's making all of those should have finished long ago. I'll have to check in on him once I'm feeling a bit better.
I can do that. Where are the carpenters from?
Where are these carpenters you're working with from?
They've got a workshop right here in town. I hoped that would speed things up, but I might have been wrong. They're always behind schedule.
Schedule. I always love when people say that. I don't know, is that where do people say schedule instead of schedule? When I went to school, I was told it's schedule. Is it like the way you say it in a specific area in the world? Like, is it... I think I heard Brits say it that way, but not every Brit. I can go and see the carpenters for you.
If you're still not feeling well, I can go and see those carpenters for you.
Oh, I'd be really grateful. Tell Master Plonk I sent you personally. He'll listen to that.
Okay.
Plank the carpenter, eh? And where can I find him?
His workshop's just a short way from here. Go to the fountain, then head for the city gate. You'll see it on your left.
All right. But first I have to wash my face. Unveiling. Hey, Rosie, are you still here? There's one. Okay, we found the region where we have to go to. Carpenter Plank. The painter sent me for the figurines.
Good day, Master. I'm Henry. Master Voytas sent me to ask how those figurines for the said LIZZ altar are coming along.
Yeah, the figurines. Tell him I'll send them soon, but I'm up to my ears in work right now. Nothing for weeks, and all of a sudden everyone's gone mad, wanting everything done all at once.
Oh? Then I'll help you. Just tell me where the figurines are, and I'll take them to Voyta myself.
You're a bit impatient, aren't you? Didn't I just say soon, not right now?
Is there something else going on? Do you even know about this commission, or are you bluffing? You're not lying to me, are you? Talk or else. My best chance is probably this one. Is there something else going on?
I don't know. I get the feeling you're holding something back. If something went wrong, Master Voyta will understand. It's better than making up excuses over and over for the delays.
Ah, the devil take it. All right, then. As I said, the figurines are done. Well, except for the Virgin Mary. Krudosh was supposed to carve her, but that fool disappeared somewhere, and I took Mary with him.
Maybe he made her too sexy, and now he's, you know, in some shack. He just left like that.
He just got up and left. Why would he do that?
Well, when the hornies
Because
hit...
he's as daft as a blunt saw, and twice as useless. I'm almost glad he's gone.
No.
Right. I'll track down that Krudosh of yours and take the figurine right from him. Just tell me where he went.
Well, he probably went to sell it.
Where? At the market?
He's not that stupid, maybe. But there's a certain bunch that deals in anything with anyone. Their leader calls himself Reaper. Krudosh has met them before, so it might have occurred to him to pass Mary on to them too.
Oh boy. He went to Italy? Why did he steal the figurine?
He just walked off with it. Why would he do that?
The bungler used up half a forest carving it and fiddled around with it for almost a week. So once he'd finished, he got a bit of a slap. Discipline must be kept. And instead of showing respect, he nicks the finished piece and runs off. If I get my hands on him.
How do you know about those blokes?
How do you even know about that gang? You're not about to tell me you share a pew with them in church, are you?
Well, they want figurines and various other stuff, so I sell to them, you know. But they usually have pretty odd requests. They give me sketches, and then I'm meant to make things that look as close as possible, but from soft wood. Just cheap knockoffs.
I have a very bad feeling about this. Are those blokes dangerous?
Are these fences dangerous?
They carry steel, little surprise. But they never done nothing to me. Not that they'd have any reason.
Where can I find them?
Where will I find those blokes? Are they local?
I don't know where they bed down, but we've got a spot arranged where we meet if I have goods for them. You know Zimburg, that ruin? It's south of there. Best not go right up to it. Skirt around along the road to Malashov via the ford to the west. After a while the road forks, so go left. Then once it merges again, go left again into the woods to the south. There's a battered old house there. You'll see it from the road. If you're lucky, you'll find Hrudosh there with them. If not, they might at least tell you which way he went next.
They're bandits, right?
So, these fellas buy cheap knockoffs and lug loads of weapons around. You're doing business with some thieving gang, eh?
Eh?
They spot something valuable, pinch it, and replace it with some rubbish from you so no one notices.
That's what you say, not me. And between us, that master of yours, Voyta, is one hell of a strange bloke too. It's the pot calling the kettle black.
Fine. I'll check out that broken down shack. If I find Hrudosh, I'll send him back your way.
No chance. If he wanted to run off into the wide world, let him. I've already got another apprentice in mind, and God willing, he won't be half as dim.
Ay, ay, ay. Good, I need to find my horse. Herring?
Cows.
Not whistling at you, ma'am. Leave me alone. All the way down here. I think from Malashov and then riding there seems closest. So let's do that. If I'm lucky, maybe close by there will be an ambush. Leave me alone, Mr. Bandit. How close am I anyway now? Ah, not close enough. God damn it.
Quick!
We're gonna fly. Ride like the wind. Come on, horse. Keep going. Hello. Okay, off-road. Woo! Oh god, I'm gonna run into a tree. God. All the little branches and leaves slapping in your face. Oy. Okay, let's go. Oh, the golden hour. It looks so pretty. That was a fence. Come on, come on. We got this, horsey. We got this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry. Oh yeah, I have some flickering here and there in the woods as well, but it's not that bad yet. I have a perk that my horse's stamina or something is better when I go off-road. Which is why you see me do this a lot, just riding through the woods. In a straight line, as the crow flies, or how they say. Uh-huh.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, we actually made it here. There's a a shack, a hut. You know what? I'm gonna park my horse like here, like so.
Nobody's around. But maybe they left something behind. Blood. Could they have fought amongst themselves?
There's a track leading there, but let me look inside the hut real quick.
Might Hrudosh have left it here?
I don't see anything here. Do you see something? Maybe I can tell Mutt to sniff it out. Commands. Track?
Track.
Oh, I can't pick the item up. Okay, hang on. Command, send home, bark, no. Behavior? You'll stay.
Look what I have for you.
There, have this. Okay, we're gonna follow the footprints though. Where'd they go? They just disappear? The footstep, like the tracks, they just disappeared at some point. Uh-huh.
Damn. I hope Krudos is still alive.
Oh, Krudos, no! Bloody hell. Did he get stuck? Is this his boot? So he continued on barefoot. Oh, there's a camp. There's a guy. Enemy camp.
You're exactly right. What's more, when his shoulders started acting up.
That's probably Krudos. If he's here, then the statuette must be too.
So, what happened to this helicopter? Well, he went out for a piss one night.
Hey! Get out of here! So you won't leave? Sick! As you wish, you mock!
Okay, he down.
I can still take you!
You want to try me? Fuck that!
What do you want?
Death for a death!
Fuck you!
Okay.
Sick!
Okay, we did it. Ooh, sweet pancake. Oh, I have another sweet pancake that I need to eat, otherwise it's going bad. No, you need to eat them. Eat. Eat. Nom nom. Good. After a fight, you deserve a little treat. Okay, I know I probably could have freed Krudos, however you pronounce it, but I didn't want to risk that he is getting in the way and then dying, you know? So I'm gonna let him be tied up there first. Golden shallot. Mine now. Yes, 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 yes. Mother Mary statuette.
Oh, thank goodness. It's fine. Now time to hurry to Voyta.
Hello.
That was incredible. Will you let me go? Please, untie me.
Okay.
I'll never trust fences again.
You alright?
I am now. Don't know how you got here, but thanks. Never been smacked like that. Not even by Plank.
He's the one who sent me after you.
And why?
Don't worry. I won't thrash you like he does. But you could use a bit of discipline. What were you thinking, coming here alone?
Well, I just thought I'd earn a little extra coin, that's all.
That's the downside of dealing with criminals, right? What is keeping them from not just like killing you and taking your loot anyways? Why did you steal the statuette?
Why did you steal that statuette?
For a lass, actually. I sort of modelled this Mary after her. Well, she's really lovely.
But I still don't see why you had to pinch it.
Well, Stilau, who's apprenticing with me, said I should buy the lass something nice. That's what they go for. I could barely afford a beer. So I thought I'd try my luck with these fences. Plank does the same from time to time.
And what would you do then? After all, Plank knows what you did.
Well, I didn't think that far ahead.
He really is a bit dim. Tell me about that lass. I mean, if he would have... I don't know. If he would have told the girl, hey, I modeled this Holy Mary after you in that church, that would really woo her, wouldn't it?
Tell me about that lass you fancy.
She's awfully pretty and kind, but she might not be too bright. She got some fool to furnish her whole house for her. Something's always breaking in it. Poor Stilau goes over to fix everything and always comes back battered. I told him I'd go next time, but he's too nice and won't let me.
Oh. And how often does he go round to repair her furniture?
A few times a week, or sometimes even more often.
I think Stila was doing your girl. Next time, go to her herself. You probably haven't gotten a chance with her. Next time, go to her herself.
Then next time, just say you'll go instead. Or the two of you go together. It'll be easier that way.
Yes, that might actually work.
Why were they holding you in the camp?
Why were they holding you in the camp anyway? They got the statuette, so what else did they need you for?
They asked if I'd make more statuettes like that, so I said sure, if they paid well. Then they said I'd better make them for free. Next thing I knew, bam, I was tied to a tree.
Oh well. What did you expect? That they pay you handsomely and let you run home?
Maybe.
Oh boy. How did you get to this age? What will you do? You should get out of here. You're a thief. I'm taking you to the bailiff. I think he might be a good guy. He was just led astray. What will you do? I will ask first.
What will you do now? Will you go back to the workshop?
No way. Plank would beat the life out of me. But I was thinking, those bandits didn't seem badly off. Maybe I can find another gang and join them.
Oh, brilliant idea. As long as you don't value your own life.
I don't really understand it.
Okay, he is an idiot, but apparently he's so much an idiot that he doesn't understand that what he was doing was wrong, so I'm going to take him to the bailiff.
One way or another, you're facing a theft charge here. And theft of church property to boot.
Wait! Oh, I made that statuette, though. It's mine.
Save your excuses for the bailiff. We'll see what he says.
Well, none of that. I'll run for it. You'll never take me alive. What's your problem, you idiot? Are you looking for a fight? Guards!
You're no guards. Are you dumb?
Come here.
Are you done? No.
Heel.
Guards!
You, Malaka. Can I take him to the bailiff or no? I don't know. I don't get this. Is he dead now? Oh, you idiot. What an idiot. Tried to run from the law. No, 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 not on my watch. You'll never get me alive. Well, yeah, that was your choice, mate. That was your damn choice. Maybe I should have slept and washed my face. I love how he's calling for guards, but literally I was asking him to join me to go to the bailiff. Ay, ay, ay. He ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Hiccup. Okay. I'm gonna quickly run over here. There's a trough where I can wash my face.
Whoa! Whoa!
Park the horse. Wash my face. Wash the blood of bandits off my sleeves. And then we can wait for Voyta to wake up. We're in a private area. Yeah, I know. It's fine though, we're friends. Hi Voyta. I've brought you the last statuette for that altar.
I brought you the final statuette for the altar. The Virgin Mary. Has Plank delivered the rest to you already?
That's right.
Nice.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better, though not by much. Mostly thanks to that potion you gave me.
I'm glad to hear it. I tried my best to brew it well.
I know, and thank you, my friend. You've always been there for me, watching what I do and judging me.
It's only natural. You're starting to lose it again. What is it? Have you got another job for me? That's only natural. Well, I don't know if I've been judging. I'm just curious. I want to understand. I'm of a curious nature. I'd like to understand things.
Of course. Did you expect anything else?
No, it's just... Thanks to you, I had a moment to think about myself, about everything I'm doing. I am just one step away from finishing this grand daub. But now I'm not even sure why I'm doing it. Did I truly want to create something that would endure for ages, or was I just supposed to think so? What if the idea didn't even come from my head, but from that skull? What if it was put into my head by... the devil?
You're just nervous. The devil isn't controlling you. Aw, sounds like imposter syndrome, mate. True, you have a strange goal. You're just nervous.
Come on. That's just your fear talking. Worrying about what they'll say in Sedlets. But don't worry. The painting will be splendid. And it'll be celebrated greatly.
It's the devil, I'm certain. That cursed skull. He's hiding in it, always shouting, accusing, just waiting for the right moment. I used to paint because it made me happy. I felt good doing it. But now I only do it because whenever I'm not painting, I feel awful. And you, I thought God sent you to me. But if the devil has plans for me, who knows what role you play in all this?
Whoa.
Why did you untie me back then by Trusky? Out of the goodness of your heart? Or were you hoping an old man in trouble might pay you back somehow?
I help everyone. I just didn't want your death on my conscience. I only cared about the coin. I didn't want your death on my conscience.
If I hadn't saved you, the wolves would have torn you apart. I couldn't bear to have that on my conscience.
But you took on your conscience the fate of those two who tied me there. You should have left me there at that tree. Maybe the Lord would have taken me to him then, but now, after all this, one trial after another, and I fucked them all up. A good Christian doesn't bow to idols or spawn infernal beasts. I drove out one devil with another, and pulled you into it too.
You said they weren't sins. If I'd known the truth, I'd stopped you. You haven't ruined anything. No, you haven't.
You haven't ruined anything. I know you well enough to understand you weren't doing it out of malice.
I wasn't, but the devil tempted me with his voice, and I gave in. I can't just wave this away and pretend it's not like that. We even plotted a murder together, for Christ's sake.
But he was evil.
When Burkhard showed up, I heard nothing but that vile, sulphur-smelling whispering. I wanted that man dead, and those down below were delighted. But it solved nothing. I only pray that the lads and his gang find a better path in life.
The bastard deserved it. It wasn't murder, but a good job. Don't blame yourself. I'm the one who killed him. Well, he had a bounty on his head for a reason, and he wanted him dead, yes, and he's the reason I did it, but ultimately he was a wanted bandit anyway, so the bastard deserved it. I don't know, like, I don't want to sound like... I hope you could say it a bit better. Like, why can't we talk about how he is a wanted criminal anyways? A good job. I don't know, that sounds like I enjoyed killing it. I don't know. He did deserve it.
I have no doubt at all that that bastard deserved what he got. Bandits and murderers deserve punishment. Everyone knows that. The devil doesn't need to whisper it to you.
So who is talking to me, Henry? Who else would force these horrible thoughts on me and make me commit such godless acts? Before we dealt with Bellissimo, we were playing at being the Lord of Hell and ruined that sinner's hope for God's mercy. Doesn't it seem to you that all of this, that we went too far with it?
It troubles me. It doesn't trouble me at all. I wasn't about sinning. It was about helping one's neighbor.
You needed help, so I helped you. That's a virtue, not a sin.
I hope God saw your intentions, and that the end really does justify the means.
Didn't you say you hated that saying?
And yet I clung to it, didn't I? I always chased noble goals, and it never turned out well. It was always my friends and people around me who caught the brunt of it. Everyone unlucky enough to cross my path ended up dead, insane, or at least forsaken by God. Honestly, I don't understand why you're still here.
Because you need help. I'm here because you're my friend. I'm here because you're interesting. I'm mostly here for the reward. I wanted to keep an eye on you. You're my friend.
I'm here because you're my friend. And I'm definitely not going anywhere.
A friend? Really? I can't recall the last time anyone said that to me. I thought that never again...
Are you all right?
Anxiety attack?
I have to finish this. Finally rid myself of all of it. Perhaps, or maybe not. Damn. I've spent my whole life heading towards this moment. But if it really was the devil guiding me here, do you think if I finish this painting, I'll sign away my soul to him forever?
The devil isn't leading you. Don't be afraid. Then don't finish it. Destroy it. I don't know what to advise. Fine, do as you please. I don't care. I'm pretty certain the devil isn't leading you. Don't be afraid.
Well, you got this far through your own effort and talent, not some curse. Look at this splendor. The devil can't create anything, only destroy.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He's destroying me, so I'll create in his stead.
I doubt that. And surely you're not going to throw away everything you've worked so hard for.
Look, but... well, what does it matter? You're right. I've come this far, so I'll keep going. It's probably too late for redemption.
No, wait, look. It's never too late.
For you, perhaps. You can still repent.
Voyta.
May God at least forgive all of your sins. Go. Bring the people from Sedlets. I'll have that painting ready for them soon.
Uh-oh. 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 What did I do? Is he gonna ruin the painting now? Turning everything into devils and stuff? Oh, he's painting for hours and hours and hours. Oh, that's cool, that effect. Is that Henry? Don't touch it. Don't touch the painting. Leave it alone. It's good now. Are they happy? Was it a nod of approval?
So, that's that.
How do you feel? What will you do next? Can I help you with anything else? How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I finished the painting, and that means I'm finished too. That's how I feel.
They'll be happy at LIZZ. It's a big success.
Dozens, maybe even hundreds of years from now, your beautiful work at LIZZ will still honor our Lord. It's a success.
I got what I wanted, and it didn't help anything. Anyone.
And that voice?
You don't need to worry about that anymore. It's my concern alone.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this. Like the one big last thing he needs to do, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Him being evasive about what he's gonna do next. I think he might want to end his life.
And now? What will you do?
Paint? What else? It's the only thing I know.
Oh, come on. You know how to play dice. You've got imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you with anything else?
No, Henry. You've done enough for me already.
Take care, then.
You too. Drop by again sometime if you ever want a shield painted. It's the least I can do for you.
Masterpiece. You finished brushes with that. What? Wait, that's the end? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? But he's so unhappy. No. No, Chad, no. End of quest. Go to the painter? It was 20 minutes ago. This was literally 1 minute ago. Okay, let's check. Maybe we can check out other options. I don't know how I feel about this ending. This makes me very unhappy. He feels so sad.
Oh, thank goodness. It's fine. Now time to hurry to Voyta.
That was incredible. Will you let me go? Hey,
Oh boy.
you saved me. Thanks a lot.
We get a chance to change
You're
this outcome as well.
I am now. Don't know how you got here, but thanks. Never been smacked like that. Not even by Plank.
He's the one who sent me after you.
And why?
Don't worry. I won't thrash you like he does. But you could use a bit of discipline. What were you thinking, coming here alone?
Well, I just
Okay,
thought I'd earn
we can skip this. Why'd you steal the statuette?
Why did you steal that statuette?
for a lass, actually.
But I
Okay,
still
we
don't...
got this
Steve,
already.
And what would you do?
Well,
What will you do?
What will you do now? Will you go back to the workshop?
no way. Plank would beat the life out of me. But I was thinking, those bandits didn't seem badly off. Maybe I can find another gang and join them.
Oh, brilliant idea. As long as you don't value your own life.
I don't really understand it.
Tell me about that lass you fancy.
She's awfully pretty and kind, but she might not be too bright. Sure, some fool to furnish her old house for her. Something's always breaking in it. Poor Steelow goes over to fix everything and always comes back battered. I told him I'd go next time, but he's too nice and won't let me.
Oh. And how often does he go round to...
Yeah. Oh boy, he's so dumb. Next time, go to her yourself. Probably haven't got a chance with her. Let's say that and see what happens.
Better forget that lass. I think she's more interested in Steelow.
You think so? I'd say she's only using him for the work.
Why were they holding you in the camp anyway? They got the statuette, so what else did they need you for?
They asked if I'd make more statuettes like that, so I said sure, if they paid well then.
He's gonna say this, so I'm gonna tell him you should get out of here.
You've upset a lot of people in town with that theft. If I were you, I'd leave. Maybe for good.
Damn, that's serious. All right, I'll scarp her. Thanks for everything.
I don't want to kill him either, you know? Come here, Harry. We're gonna fast travel to the town now. And then meet up with Voyta. He was still painting, he finished the work, but he was still very sad about it. I don't know, I'm just gonna quickly do this. And then I'm gonna save the game. And then we're gonna try to see if we can get another outcome. I don't know how many endings this DLC has. I don't have the option to ask about his past anymore. You know, I've tried to talk to him about his past so many times, but every time I was started digging, he was closing off more and more, and I thought if I pushed too much, he might explode in a way of like anger outbursts or having like a massive event, mental breakdown, something like that. Yeah, I wanted to avoid that. I wanted to have him trust me enough to open up on his own, you know, without me pressuring him, and maybe I should have pushed a bit more. I've brought you the last statuette for the altar.
I brought you the final statuette for the altar. The Virgin Mary. Has Plank delivered the rest to you already?
That's right.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better, though not by much. Mostly thanks to that potion you gave me.
I'm glad to hear it. I tried my best to brew it well.
I know, and thank you, my friend. You've always been there for me, watching what I do and judging me.
I think this is fine. That's only natural.
Of course. Did you expect anything else?
No, it's just... Thanks to you, I had a moment to think about myself, about everything I'm doing. I am just one step away from finishing this grand daub. But now I'm not even sure why I'm doing it. Did I truly want to create something that would endure for ages, or was I just supposed to think so? What if the idea didn't even come from my head, but from that skull? What if it was put into my head by the devil?
Okay, last time when I was talking to Voyta, I said, at this moment, I said you're just nervous. Maybe I should say the devil isn't controlling you?
Voyta, don't be foolish. The devil isn't controlling you. Look, I don't really know what a possessed person acts like, but you still seem to me to have your wits about you.
Because he's been with me for ages. I know how to act and speak so I won't end up at the stake. But it gets harder by the day. And you? I thought God sent you to me. But if the devil has plans for me...
Now he says this again.
Who knows what role you play in all this? Why did you untie me back then, by Trusky? Out of the goodness of your heart? Or were you hoping an old man in trouble might pay you back somehow?
I help everyone.
Well, I didn't even think about it. You were just someone who needed help.
But those two who tied me there... You only helped them into the grave. You should have left me there at that tree. Maybe the Lord would have taken me to him then, but now, after all this, one trial after another, and I fucked them all up. A good Christian doesn't bow to idols or spawn infernal beasts. I drove out one devil with another, and pulled you into it too.
You said there weren't sins. If I'd known the truth, I'd have stopped you. You haven't ruined anything. Oh, man. Do you guys think I can still save this and turn this around? I feel like I'm kind of locked into this ending now anyways, because maybe I didn't dig enough about his past. But as I said earlier, I've tried and asked here and there, and he always like completely shut down. He wouldn't talk about it. He was always asking me, could we stop talking about this? And I was like, okay, I don't want to push him, you know? So, I don't know. You said there weren't sins. If I'd known the truth, I'd have stopped you. about like the pagan shrine and stuff? You said there weren't sins. Let's try that.
You told me back then that none of it was a sin, no matter how strange it was.
I was too arrogant to see that it was all being whispered into my ear by something from below. We even plotted a murder together, for Christ's sake. When Burkhard showed up, I heard nothing but that vile, sulphur-smelling whispering. I wanted that man dead, and those down below were delighted. But it solved nothing. I only pray that the lads and his gang find a better path in life.
That's a bit different, is it? Don't blame yourself, I'm the one who killed him. But then he will say, but I begged you. Let's try this one. It wasn't murder, but a good job.
Look, you said Thrush had posted a reward, and I'd already dealt with a few bandits in my time, so it was obvious. Nothing more than well-paid justice.
And everything you did for me here in Kuttenberg, was that just for coin as well?
No, I do care about you.
That's not how it is. I just thought it best to kill Burkhard before he killed you. Damn it, I care about you.
That's exactly what I can't understand. I always chased noble goals, and it never turned out well. It was always my friends and people around me who caught the brunt of it. Everyone unlucky enough to cross my path ended up dead, insane, or at least forsaken by God. Honestly, I don't understand why you're still here.
The thing is, he understands this wrong. He is an easy target to pick on. He's easy to exploit because he's so insecure, he's shy, he's a bit different. Like, for example, with Bellissimo, right? He was just using him. Bellissimo was already bad, and he was exploiting Voyta. It's not like Voyta turned him bad. He was bad from the get-go, and this is how he attracted him. If you're like Voyta, then oftentimes you attract these bad people. I'm here because you're my friend. I'm here because you're interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on you because you're my friend.
I'm here because you're my friend. And I'm definitely not going anywhere.
A friend? Really? I can't recall the last time anyone said that to me. I thought that never again...
Are you all right?
Never again.
I have to finish this. Finally rid myself of all of it. Perhaps, or maybe not. Damn. I've spent my whole life heading towards this moment. But if it really was the devil guiding me here, do you think, if I finish this painting, I'll sign away my soul to him forever?
Okay, first time we did The Devil Isn't Leading You, Don't Be Afraid. I have a feeling he will feel better if he does not continue painting. It is hard. 24, I don't know if that is going to be enough, but I'm going to try.
Well, what if you just burned that painting?
What? Have you gone mad? That's out of the question.
No, you're the one who's gone mad. You've spent all this time chasing a grand masterpiece, and it's only destroyed you. As you know very well.
We can't do that. Absolutely not. What if that's exactly what the demon below wants? To destroy a piece made for the monastery? Fire is the instrument of hell.
But it also purges. When I look at that painting, all I see is your suffering. There's nothing divine in it.
But this is my Voyta's life's work. I can't just throw it away.
You've already tormented yourself enough. Come on, don't be afraid. You're not alone in this.
How about we destroy the skull? Throw the skull along with it. Some booze. Can we throw this goddamn skull away?
The silence.
So, that's that.
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I really don't know. Somehow lighter? It's really done now. My God. It's like chains have fallen from my wrists. Only, I'm a bit afraid how long it will last. You can't defeat the devil that easily, can you?
To be honest, I haven't the faintest idea. And what about, you know, his voice?
So far, it's still silent. But who knows what tomorrow will bring? Or a year from now? All I can do is wait and hope.
What will you do next? Can I help with anything? What will you do next?
And now? What will you do?
I'm not sure. Maybe I should spend more time around people. At least it did me good to be around you. But maybe I'd best steer clear of the folks in Sedlitz. They'd burn me the same way I burned the painting.
You'll think of something. If it comes to it, blame me. Say I dropped a candle on it, or something like that.
You think they'd believe me if I said the whole commission was simply cursed?
Why not? It wouldn't be entirely a lie. Can I help you with anything else? Collecting hair from a leshy? Beating up your neighbour? Arranging an audience with the king?
Not a thing. You've already run around and bothered yourself enough on my account. This time, I'll take a leaf out of your book, and I won't just hide away at home.
Take care, then.
You too. Drop by again sometime if you ever want a shield painted. It's the least I can do for you. Yeah. And one more thing.
Yep.
What is it?
Thank you so much for everything, Henry.
Yep, that definitely feels way, way, way better. Way, 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 way better. I'd like to know about your past. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'd really like to know about your past. After Burkhard, the Basilisks, and Bellissimo, I'm a bit worried what else could be in store for me.
I'm sorry you feel that way. And you're right. You've done so much for me. You deserve some real answers.
Yes, please. Go on.
Go on, then.
It's just that you have to understand there are things I haven't spoken to anyone about in quite some time. And some I've never spoken about. But I have an idea.
Listen, if this is hard for you, you don't have to tell me anything. At least not now.
No, that's all right. I've been avoiding it for long enough. Listen, to the northeast of Malishov, among the trees, is a small abandoned dugout. It's not hard to find. It's close to the road. Go there and take a good look around. When you're finished, come back and we can talk about what you saw.
So, you're sending me on another errand?
No. I just want you to see some things before we talk about them. It will be easier for me that way.
Are you sure you don't need me to do something there? Very well, I'll go. I'm gonna ask. Maybe he wants something retrieved.
So I'm not going to find anyone who robbed you, who you want me to interrogate, or that's been living in your head for years.
Not this time, my friend.
Henry.
Really. I used to spend a lot of time there, and I feel that once you see it, it'll all be easier to explain.
Very well, I'll go.
All right, I'll go there. But if there's another odd surprise waiting for me there, I'll show you.
Man proposes. Find the dugout Voyta mentioned. Okay. Where's Herring? I like that I can still find out about it after I completed the main plot of this. Hello, people. You discovered your bed. Ooh, my bed? Okay, how about I fast travel? Oh, we're almost there now. Damn it. That looks awfully steep now, doesn't it? You can do this, right? You're no Oblivion horse, but I think you can do this, Herring. You can do this! Oh shit, this is very steep. You got this, horse? You got this. Whoopsie boopins! Okay, we need we need some healing. I think... Oh god. Holding to eat. And I think like a marigold decoction heals you. And it heals quite well, nice. There you go. This is why I don't travel in the night. Alright guys, we've came to the clearing. There's a little dugout here. I think this might be it. Is that a fish? This is what I have to inspect or something. Is that a dead fish? Some rotten apple. Why would that be here? What the heck is over there?
Is this where Voyta wanted me to go? But there's someone living here. Ugh. I suppose I'll ask if he knows anything.
Really? Am I waking someone up? Man from dugout. Okay, wait, he's sleeping, so I'm gonna stand here and wait until it's morning.
Enough already! Easy, man. You won. I just wanted to ask you a few things.
Ask me what?
Are you his brother? Why were you hostile?
Why did you attack me?
I don't want nobody here. People are nothing but problems and pain.
What do you mean?
Don't look, Libor. Just don't look.
What? Who's Libor? What are you talking about?
Wolves! Get away from him, you beasts! Libor! Libor, get up and get the shovel! We can't just leave him here like this.
Leave who? Damn it, man, what are you babbling about?
Is it you? My friend! I can hardly recognize you.
Wait, do we know each other?
How long has it been? A year? 2? Do you still talk to Voyta?
Voyta? The painter? You know him?
No, that's not possible. Voyta is dead. We can't talk to nobody now.
Voyta is alive.
No. Voyta is alive and well. He's the one who sent me here.
I don't know how to tell you, but Voyta, they killed him.
I see. So, who killed him?
Burkhard.
Burkhard?
They left him in the forest. Beaten, broken, and then... The wolves found him. Where am I? Who are you? Hey, are you deaf, lad? Who are you and what do you want? I don't want no peeping toms around here.
Oh, okay. You
My
really
name
talk
is
to me.
Henry. Voyta sent me here. Do you know him?
Aye, of course. You're here for the sword, aren't you?
What?
Huh?
What sword?
This one, of course. It's broken, I know, but maybe it could be fixed. Here, take it. And tell him I reckon I'll never be a real knight.
Why don't you want the sword?
Wait, why don't you want the sword?
All it does is make me all confused. Besides, it suits you a lot better. Please, take it.
Why don't you just throw the sword away?
If you really don't want the sword, why don't you just get rid of it?
I wanted to, but I can't. But if you took it, if I knew someone deserving had it.
What do you mean you can't?
Sacre, Libor, that's enough. Leave the man alone.
What? What do you mean? Are you not going to tell me anything else? Great.
Okay, so he either really has a split personality. Yeah, it must be this, right? Like he split into this guy and Libor. Oh no, Libor is the calm guy. Yeah, so and now the fearful guy. Very well, I'll take it.
Very well. I'll take it. Maybe it really could be reforged with a bit of elbow grease. I suppose I'll take a look around then.
Madman's broken sword. Investigate the dugout and its surroundings.
This doesn't seem particularly healthy.
Are you preparing to kill yourself?
This must have been a nice wagon. Now it looks like someone dropped it off a cliff.
So what?
The dugout itself looks rather ordinary. Maybe there'll be something interesting inside. All right, this is a bit odd. I reckon it wasn't here 20 years ago.
A wolf's heart.
2 wooden toy swords. Quite old too, by the looks of them. Could they have been Voytas?
Maybe they were brothers? Maybe the real Voyta died? And that guy is another brother? Maybe there were 3 brothers? And the real Voyta died, and the guy, the painter that we know, was kind of split his personality into Voyta and his real personality. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. I don't want to rob him. I want to look around. I don't want to steal from him, but maybe I need to like have a look in here. Wolf fangs and wolf pellets. Something with wolves. I cannot talk to him again. What the heck is this?
I made a similar one with Fritz and Matthew when we were kids. This one looks like it's been here for quite a while.
Maybe they lived here as kids. Got attacked by wolves. Or no, got attacked by Burkhardt. The real Voyta died, then the wolves came. And the kids, the other 2 siblings, got so traumatized it like really messed up their heads. He has a split personality. The other guy, the painter that we know, Maybe his brother kind of felt like he has to continue Voytas' legacy, and that's why he wants his name known so badly, because he wants to continue it. Wolfskin.
Someone here really doesn't like wolves.
Yeah, they really hate wolves. Something is off with wolves. I don't know if like this thing is of interest. Latrine. Oh.
Nothing to see here.
But there's a fish in there. Did he poop out the fish? The heck? How did he do that? I don't know if there's anything else of interest. In the beginning I was thinking maybe the skull is his twin or his brother, but maybe the real Voyta is the skull and the painter that we know is his brother. And maybe he has the urge to paint because he wants his brother to live on. Something of that sorts, you know? Okay, I don't think there's anything else anymore in this area. So we've seen that. Can I talk to the guy again? To the man? No, he's enjoying his food. Good, we take the horse, we go back to Voyta, I guess, and see what he has to say. I'm glad that with this end, I'm glad that I tried it again, and I'm glad that with this end I get to learn a bit more about him, because that felt just wrong. It was so incomplete. I'm gonna go to the trough, wash my face, and then we're gonna see Voyta.
Whoa.
Hey! Oh, can't get cleaner? Oh, I thought I'm dirty. Okay, never mind. He's back at it. He's painting or writing. Master
I
Voyta.
went to the dugout you mentioned.
And? What did you see?
The place is a wreck.
I have to say, I expected a bit more. Place was a wreck.
I beg your pardon, my lord. I only hope you didn't contract gangrene or mites.
Very droll.
There's a scarecrow on an anthill.
I like the scarecrow standing there on an anthill. It almost startled me at a distance.
What? Hugo is still there?
Hugo?
I made him with my friends when I was just a lad.
Friends.
Back then, we heard that in some Kuttenberg tavern, they have a skeleton called Hugo. And we'd have done anything to see him. But the city was too far. So we made our own. He doesn't look much like a skeleton. But we didn't know that then. We were very young.
I found some wooden swords.
I saw a few wooden swords. Not the kind knights use for practice, though. They looked more like toys.
Aye. My grandfather made those for us. God. We used to fight with them till we were all black and blue. My body aches just thinking about it.
There was a ruined wagon.
I found an old wagon near the dugout. At least what was left of it.
Don't even remind me. Me and the lads borrowed it from Farmer Tokchek. Without his permission, of course.
Oh,
We used to drag it up the hill and ride it all the way down. That is, until we crashed it into a tree. And it ended up in pieces. Only old Tokchek started asking around about it. So we hid it under a tree near the dugout and pretended not to know anything.
Well, it wasn't as abandoned as you said it was. There's some sort of madman living there.
What? A madman? That's strange. Unless... No, that's impossible. Did you talk to him? What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just lunged at me and tried to kill me. Eventually he calmed down, but then he started spouting nonsense. Like he didn't even notice I was there.
He gave me a broken sword.
He gave me this broken sword. Does it seem familiar to you?
I don't know much about swords. Why don't you tell me what the man said?
He mentioned you someone called Libor and Burkhard. He said Burkhard killed you. That Voyta is dead.
And now you're worried you've been talking to a dead man this whole time, eh? Really? Sounds like a coincidence. I'm sure Burkhard has killed many Voytas.
That's an awful lot of coincidences.
That's a bit too many coincidences for my taste. Are you sure you don't have something to tell me? Go on. You know you can trust me.
You see, that dugout, we always used to meet up there, me and my two friends. Libor, who it seems you've met, and Voyta.
The skull. So you're not Voyta?
Wait, so you're not Voyta?
I am, but I wasn't always. I only started calling myself that after Voyta died.
So what's your real name?
I told you. Voiticus ex Aridus.
You said it's the same thing, just in Latin. Besides, you're Czech as can be.
Very well. Originally it was, I don't seem to recall. My God. I haven't used my name in so long, I can't remember it anymore.
And this real Voyta, he was your friend, right?
Aye. Though I wasn't much of a good friend to him. Everything that happened, it was my fault.
Why?
They killed him. Because of me.
Did you know Libor lives in the dugout?
So you knew Libor lives in the dugout? That's why you sent me there?
No. I really thought it was abandoned. The last I heard of Libor was that he ran away from home. I thought I'd never see him again, and I can't say that bothered me. After they killed Voyta, I couldn't look him in the eye.
Why did you send me there then?
What did you want me to see in the dugout?
Nothing specific, just the place itself. I used to spend time there with my friends when we were lads. We liked it there, and deaf Ludwig let us play there as much as we wanted. I spent whole days up on the roof, just admiring the surroundings and drawing. That is, until I fell through it.
So you weren't going to tell me about Libor and Voyta?
I wanted to, but I didn't even know how to start. I suppose I was hoping if you see the place, it would help me somehow. And in the end, it did.
Why do you blame yourself?
Why do you blame yourself for Voyta's death?
Because it was my fault. If I had been there for him when he needed me, I may as well have chased him into Burkhard's grasp myself.
What do you mean?
Well, just like in the Trotsky region, Burkhard gathered a band of lads around him. And Voyta was one of them.
See?
And me and Libor didn't like it. So we tried to convince him to stop. Only Burkhard found out, and he made an example out of Voyta for anyone who'd think to betray him.
So the thing with Burkhard was vengeance.
So the thing with Burkhard was purely revenge?
You could say that. I'd been fighting it for so long. But when I found out at Trotsky he was nearby, I couldn't hold back any longer.
That's enough for now. We can come back to it later.
To tell you the truth, since we got all the way here, I have another favor to ask. Another one, I know.
I expected we were done now. What is it?
Go on then. What is it?
You see, I'd be truly grateful if you could visit Voyta's grave and say a prayer for him. I reckon nobody's done that in years. I know I haven't.
Where is it?
Where can I find the grave?
Unfortunately, it's not exactly close. It's not even consecrated. Me and Libor had to bury him ourselves.
Must have been awful.
That must have been really hard.
It was, but that was so long ago now.
You know, we really do have a lot in common. I buried my parents. And you...
And you never stop thinking about it, even once you make your peace with it.
Still don't know where the grave is.
Wait, you still haven't told me where the grave is.
Ah, right. How can I... When we were lads, we found this tree near LIZZ. It had 3 trunks. There was 3 of us. You know me. I thought it was a sign. And that's where we buried Voyta.
A tree with 3 trunks near LIZZ. I'll be searching for that for a month. I need some better directions, Voyta. Wait, should I even call you that anymore?
Yes.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer if you did. Most people call me Voyta, so you'd look like a madman calling me anything else.
Taking your dead friend's name is odd. Is that how you introduce yourself to others? I don't want to say anything about this. The grave, where is it?
Wait, we were talking about the grave. Where can I find it?
Oh, no, wait.
Tell me exactly.
How would I describe it? When you get to the center of
Yeah.
LIZZ, then follow the stream towards Shramek's barn. Then... hold on, I'm trying to make a mental picture of the surroundings. It was somewhere past Shramek's pen, behind his barn. Just follow the cow pen all the way back towards the forest. And once you're past it, take a sharp left. Wait, no, right. And then all the way to the forest. Then you'll see the tree.
Is that as specific as you can get?
I'm afraid so. I haven't been there in over 20 years.
Why haven't you been there so long?
Why haven't you been there in so long?
I just couldn't. It's easier for me to just work and not think about it.
Do you think Libor goes there?
You think Libor goes there?
I reckon you know more about what Libor has been doing these past 20 years than I do.
Maybe he should come with us. Maybe he should see it. Don't you want to talk to him?
Wouldn't you like to go and see him? And talk to him?
No. I'm glad he's alive. But I can't imagine going to see him. Or what I would tell him. Maybe when I'm not so busy.
All right. Let's leave it be then.
What should I say in the prayer?
Is there anything specific you want me to mention in the prayer?
Please, pray for his soul. He may have done some bad things, but even so, he was one of the best people I knew. And that I hope he... Just use your best judgment. I'm not sure what I'd say myself. Maybe that's why I haven't been there in so long.
Do you want to go with me?
Why don't you put the brushes down and come with me?
All the way there? No, I'm afraid not. At least not now. To be perfectly honest, one of the reasons I'm sending you there is so you can tell me how it looks before I work up the courage to go there myself.
All right, I'll go.
All right. I'll go there.
God disposes. Find the grave by the tree. Didn't expect that there's, after finishing the DLC, that there's more stuff I can do. But honestly, I'm quite happy to learn more about him. Here, I think Visoka might be good, or Miskovitz. Let's go to Miskovitz. Okay, how do I get out of here? Through here? Oh, there was a little... There was a little river. Oh boy, oh boy.
Quick!
Just some guy, some guy armored up on horseback jumping through your cow pen. So it looked like I have a proper marker now, right?
Go!
Go, 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 go! Ay, ay, ay. Ain't nobody got time for that, though.
From here, I should follow the stream towards a barn. Finding a stream in this brush will be a challenge.
Wait, I'm in combat? With whom?
Ah!
With whom am I in combat? What's going on? Well, that's weird. So I'm looking for a stream, yeah? Was there like a wild dog or a wolf or something? That's just a road. Hi, doggo. Mate, I don't know where to find this bloody river now. What is there? Wild dog.
Dick!
Go get it. It's a wild dog. So apparently now I'm in the right area. This looks like there could be water down here, but no. There's water.
I hope this is Shramek's barn, because there's nobody to ask. Where did he say to go next? There should be a fence past the barn.
A fence, not this one, right? Bless you, horsey. This one? That looks very fancy to me.
This must be the fence. Not a cow in sight. Now to get to the other side. Out there by the woods.
This way? So we're looking for a tree with 3 tree trunks. Right. How big is this area where I have to look? Pretty big, but they said along the forest line, right? No? Is it? There's 2. This is also 2. They do be looking a bit weird. It's also 2. There was a pop-up on my screen. I was looking what it was, but I can sick my dog on something. Look at tree.
This must be the tree. The grave must be somewhere nearby.
Find the grave. Can I walk through the bush? What tree are we talking about? This one? Holy moly, he saw that miles off.
My God. It's clear nobody has been here in years. It looks terrible. If I really want to honor Voytas' memory, I should clean the place up first. Pull the weeds, clear the debris, and clean the gravestone.
Okay. You carefully clean the grave, pulling weeds, clearing branches and stones. You make sure it's nice and clean. Okay, now we pray.
Heavenly Father,
Open your merciful arms.
you want all to be saved. Open therefore your merciful arms and grant to Voyta, who rests here, with the blessing of the Virgin Mary and all the saints, a share in eternal bliss.
Voyta was surely a good person.
Only you know what happened back then. But surely it wasn't so bad Voyta's soul wouldn't deserve redemption.
Please help the painter.
And please help the painter, whatever his name may be. Whatever he did, he surely regrets it, through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Return to the painter. Herring? There you are. How do you always do this? And we go back. Whee!
Whoa!
Park the horse. Hey, Voyta. I visited his grave.
I visited Voyta's grave. It was in a rough state, all overgrown and unkempt. But I tidied it up and said a prayer for his soul.
Yes.
Thank you, Henry. And did you mention me as well?
Yes. I prayed for you as well.
Thank you very much. I feel terrible for not going myself, but I promise I'll visit when the right time comes.
Tell me more.
Tell me more about Voyta and Libor.
Nothing but bad memories come to mind. We used to spend a lot of time together. But as we got older, it all started to fall apart. I devoted myself more and more to my painting. And Libor, as the son of a bailiff, dealt with his father.
Libor is the son of a bailiff?
Wait, Libor is the son of a bailiff?
Aye, but it doesn't matter much these days. His mother died shortly after he disappeared. And his father, who knows where he ended up.
Does Libor know you're a painter?
Did Libor know you paint? He only shrugged his shoulders when I mentioned a painter.
To tell the truth, I never discussed it much with him. I'd shown Voyta some sketches. But Libor, all he cared about were girls. Oh, and swords. He grew up at Rathouse. So he saw soldiers and knights differently than us paupers.
What was Voyta like?
What about Voyta? What was he like?
He didn't have anyone besides us. And then Burkhard showed up. Voyta was never a saint. Sometimes he stole food, got in scraps here and there. But Burkhard changed him completely. Suddenly he didn't have time for us. And when we did meet up, he was always telling us how he robbed some traveler here or beat up some old woman there.
Holy shit. Don't understand why you blame yourself. Voyta sounds like a real piece of work.
I know he was your friend, but from what you've been telling me, Voyta sounds like a real piece of work.
Maybe because I've only told you the worst things about him. But trust me, it was Burkhard who made him like that. We got in an awful argument over it once. We were both drunk then. Voyta on schnapps, and me on my pride.
How did the argument end?
How did the argument end?
I don't recall what all was said. You know how it is. You get in an argument with someone, and the next day, you can't remember what you said. I do remember one thing, though. I said, there's no room in my life for dirty, drunken thieves who blow smoke up Burkhard's arse.
Then what happened?
Then what happened?
Well, we wanted to get rid of Burkhard. We were going to go through Libor's pa. But we met with Voyta first. We told him to pack up his things in Burkhard's camp and meet us at the tree. But, well, when we got to him, he was just lying there. We had to chase off the wolves that were... well, Voyta was in an awful state. Beaten to death with a helmet.
Kurva.
We chased off the wolves, but Libor was inconsolable and wouldn't stop crying. So I sent him to the village to get a shovel. While he was gone, I realized Voyta was still breathing. He was in awful shape. He couldn't talk or move. Lord, have mercy on me.
Oh, he did
When
the mercy blow.
Libor returned, I told him to give me his sword, but he said no, that we could still save him. We got in a terrible argument over it. In the end, it was Libor who put Voyta out of his misery. Then we buried him. Not in hallowed ground, but still better than behind the cemetery wall.
Burkhard could have killed you. Oh my god, that is rough.
You were bloody lucky. Burkhard could have killed you, too.
You know, in the end, I reckon Voyta never betrayed us. But that didn't stop me from looking over my shoulder. All right. But now tell me, wasn't it all my fault?
No. It wasn't your fault. It's up to God to decide. It wasn't your fault.
We are each the author of our own destiny. Voyta joined up with Burkhard, and it cost him his life. What's important is where your decisions lead you.
And actions, yeah.
I hope you're right, Henry. I hope you're right.
I'll let you work.
All right. And Henry,
Yeah?
thank you.
You're welcome. Confessor, the painter told you everything. Now I can actually say I properly finished this DLC. There were so many open questions that needed answers, and I'm so glad we actually managed to get them out of him finally. Because if we just would have ended with the finish the DLC pop-up there, I wouldn't have liked this at all. But now, okay, we got some answers. I am pretty certain though, although he doesn't mention it, I'm pretty certain that this skull is the real Voyta. I don't know why they never actually hint at it directly now, like say it even. But I'm pretty certain that's what happened. But that would mean that he would have cut off Voyta's head, cleaned it, and took it with him. Or he robbed the grave later on when he was completely decomposed and was just bones, and then took that skull with him. I don't know, that's speculation here. Maybe he didn't do that. I would like to ask about it. I would really like to ask about it. But the painter doesn't offer any answers to this. I think we're done with this. Alright, lovely little DLC. I had lots of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I like that this was a bit different from not just focus on church and monastery, monks, nuns, Jesus, you know. It was like we dabbled a little bit in like the dark arts, and we were looking at pagan shrines and basilisk eggs and all that kind of stuff. It felt a bit, I don't know, it felt like new wind, fresh wind coming in. So I really enjoyed it. Of course, when there are more DLCs coming out for Kingdom Come 2, we will come back to it and play those as well.